Welcome back, guys. Thanks for joining me for another beer review. Hope you're well. It's Friday the 25th of July. Now, by the time this video goes up, we are going to be heading into about, I'm going to guess this video is probably going to go up around the 7th of August. That is a guess. And hopefully, fingers crossed, I will be at the Great British Beer Festival. I've got things going on in my life at the moment. Snowed under with work, and in all honesty, although I'm putting the odd beer review up and I've been well ahead of it, my head's up my arse. I've just 101 things going on. I'm not sharing videos, so once again, at the time of watching this, if you like the channel and you don't always keep up to date with everything, please feel free to go back and look at any videos, because there's a good chance you have missed some, but I am going to try and keep on top of it. But like I say, life is a little bit manic at the moment and I'm doing my best, but it's just hard work. It's just hard work at the moment. So I'm back with another one, so let's ignore all that, but please take it on board. I'm not ignoring people. I'm not trying to not share stuff. There is content still going out, even if I'm not sharing it every moment of the day, but I will do my best, like I say, and that's it. So another beer review coming up. Now, this is a beer that I bought when I was working away in Carnarvon, not Llandudno, and I think I picked these beers up the first week that I was coming home. I thought I'd pay them a visit, and it's from the Craft Beer Cave in Penryn Bay, a little place that Simon the Chimp put me onto. It's obviously, Carnarvon's a bit further away. I think it's about 30 mile away from Carnarvon. So you get to Llandudno and you go past Llandudno and there's turning off for Penryn Bay, and the place is there. But it's a cracking little beer shop, a bottle shop, whatever you want to call it, off license. It's not exactly an off license. I really wouldn't want to call it an off license because it's a lot more than that. So we'll go with the bottle shop. And it's beer that I picked up from them. They have a nice big chilled area, and the beer is from a brewery. And I believe they're a Japanese brewery, craft brewery, if you like. And I think I'd be surprised if I've had any more than 3 beers from this brewery. So the beer we are looking at is from Gravity Well. And it is using Yakima Chief hops. So I'm guessing it's a 1 hop kind of beer. And it is called Quantum Saturation. And it's a New England IPA coming in at 6% ABV. I think Gravity Well do a lot of this kind of spacey kind of, I don't know what you want to call it, astrology kind of looking cans if you want. 6% ABV, 440ml can. And this cost me, and I took the label off then, it was £5.35. So if the beer is really good, £5.35 for a 6% can, yeah, you can say, oh, that's expensive. Things have gone up. But if the quality is there and really good and does stand up well above sort of like supermarket stuff, or certainly stands out above supermarket stuff, you are probably paying the sort of going rate for what you'd expect. So there you go. One more quick flash of the can. I'm not going to try and read anything on the back. Look at that. How the flippin' hell are you supposed to read that? Especially when I've had about 6 pints. No chance. Now, I don't have a Gravity Well Brewing Co. glass. So, as quite often I say, it's going in the old White Hag IPA glass. I like to use this as my generic glass for beers that I don't have glasses for, or breweries that I don't have glasses for. So let's stop talking. Get it cracked open. Ow, it's one of them really tight ring pulls. I've got fat fingers, so I end up having to pinch my finger before. Twat. But it is nice that the can wasn't overfilled, that actually when I pulled the ring pull, it did not shoot out. So let's get poured, see what we get. There was definitely an aroma there that I got that was kind of distinctive. I probably need to read up on my hops, on what they give you exactly. I'd like to have a little bit more knowledge about it. I just sit here and I drink beer and I tell you what it's about, but I would like a little bit more knowledge on the hops and that, so I can maybe make the review a little bit more interesting. I've given that a good swirl. I'm going to leave that in there for now, and then I will put the rest in after. But for looking purposes and sniffing purposes, be it in a glass, looks a little bit more orange on the camera to what you see. I'm going to say that is, it's like a real sort of, it's not lemon looking, it's not like a thin lemon looking, I would say it's like a diluted orange looking beer, so it's not as bold in my eye as what you're seeing on the camera, but there's definitely a bit of density to it in the colour. We've got a nice kind of finger ahead on it. I think there's a little bit of gentle carbonation. So let's dive in with the nose, see what we get. And like I said, I can't read the back of the can. That is one good thing, because whatever you get from me is completely honest. Oh, it's nice. That's nice. Oh, that's really nice on the nose. It's a very easy going aroma. It's not massively punching, but it's all there, and it's almost got a soothing aroma to me. Warmish, dank, dry, musty, a slight fruity edge, but with nothing there to actually pick out on. I mean, if I was going to try and pick a fruit out, pineapple, guava maybe. It's maybe along them lines. I mean, if you were going to just pick a sort of note on it, you might go tropical. But it's got a very kind of warm aroma. You sniff it and you almost get a warmth off it. But it does smell really, really good. It does smell really good. I'm not going to sit here and sniff and talk bollocks for 10 minutes about aromas. But what it does smell is really good. It smells dry, dank, musty. So, there you go. I don't think the beer has particularly changed. Maybe it's hazed up. There is a fair few clumps that have dropped into there. There might be a slight more haziness. But it looks decent. So, Gravity Well. And like I say, I believe they are a Japanese brewery, and I could be wrong. Quantum Saturation New England IPA, 6% ABV, 440ml can, £5.35 from the Craft Beer Cave, Penryn Bay. On the way to Landed, though, if you like, or on the way back from sort of Carnarvon, it's just past it. Go and check them out. It's a great place. And if I'm ever up that way again, I will be giving them a visit. Let's dive in. Cheers. Oh, that's got something about it. That's got something about it. It's got something about it. I'm thinking about my first impressions, the aroma, what you get from this beer, what you get in the taste. Now, the first impressions body-wise was like really good. I'm kind of thinking it's maybe not as good as that first impression. I think when you drink something, you kind of get a little bit excited. I think that kind of toned down as I was drinking it, body-wise. Let's have another go at it. To be fair, 6%. It's got a nice body. It's got a lovely, well, body mouthfeel, I think, can be kind of combined. When it has a lovely mouthfeel, it almost feels like it's got a really good body. If I'm going to dissect it and be critical, you could say, yeah, the body is a touch light. But at the same time, it has a beautiful mouthfeel and a real nice softness, which sort of fills out and makes the body feel pillowy and sort of gives it a little bit more. So I think that may well come down to personal opinion. Smooth, soft, pillowy soft. The impression of a bigger body possibly than what it actually is. But that said, I do think it has got a decent body, even though I might feel like I'm going backwards and forwards on this. But drinking it, let's try and keep it simple. The body feels good. Really, really smooth, really, really soft. It's got a beautiful sort of water quality about this drink. Carbonation is almost non-existent. It's there just to give it that little sparkle. Oh, it's really nice. It is just really nice. It's so soft and smooth. On the taste, again, what I was getting on the nose, I say you maybe get a little bit of guava, you maybe get a little bit of pineapple. You certainly get a dryness about it. You definitely get that hoppy thing. There's no sort of fakeness about this beer. You're tasting the hops and you're getting that dryness and that dankness and that mustiness from the hops, along with sort of subtle fruity notes, but I don't think they really take it over enough. But the fruity notes are very, like I say, guava, pineapple. You could kind of pick at tropical notes to keep it simple, but it's really nice. It really is, actually. And this cost me £5.35 from Bottle Shop, off license, whatever you want to call it. %. No. You might know it's a slightly stronger beer. That hop presence in the beer, I think, will always make you kind of feel that a beer is strong, because a lot of beers don't have a massive hop presence, but I like that hop presence. That makes it feel like a beer, and I don't think it really shows, me personally, any big ABV. It really doesn't. I think it drinks really easy. That may come down to personal sort of preference and taste. It's really nice. That is a really nice drop. And I've got to be honest, I was kind of expecting, to a certain extent, for it to be slightly disappointing. And I do think it's well balanced. It's got that lovely kind of juicy note, even though I say it's not massive on the sort of massively punchy juicy notes where you're bombarded. I think what it does, it just balances, everything is balanced out. You get them nice juicy notes, you get that nice dryness, nice dankness, mustiness, which personally suits my palate. If you're not into that, that might not be your thing. But yeah, it's really good. I'm nearly 13 minutes in. £5.35. Is it worth it? Do you know what? I'm going to say that is a £5.35 New England IPA. I think that's really decent, really tasty, really enjoyable. Yes, it's not the cheapest drink you're going to buy, obviously, but you can buy a lot. You can pay a lot more for beers. You can pay a lot less, but I think that's pretty decent. So Gravity Well, and they're Yakima Chief Hops Quantum Saturation New England IPA, coming in at 6% ABV. That was picked up from the Craft Beer Cave, Penryn Bay. Gets a thumbs up from me. I think that's really good. I think if that was available local, and I think it's really well worth the money. I think if it was coming in at £5 a can, it's the sort of beer that I would actually stock up on and buy several of. I know it's only 35p difference, but it's the sort of beer that I think, yeah, I would actually stock up on that, because I think that's a belter. So yeah, there's my thoughts on that beer. If you've had this one before, let me know your thoughts on it. Let me know your thoughts on Gravity Well, and let me know your thoughts on the Craft Beer Cave in Penryn Bay. Thank you all for watching. I'm going to end it there because I've waffled on for way too long. Give the video a like, give me a sub, because why not? I'm trying at least. And I'll see you again soon on another one. Cheers.